We're just moments away from kickoff as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Estadio Azteca. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Not a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first two seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
18, what's up?
Stroud off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt.
The Niners take over.
So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Gain of 21 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Well, right side is caught by Jennings. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 7.
Play action now with Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Get set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 84 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. From the gun is Purdy. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the 49er first down.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay in the field.
Short pass brought in. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
Brings up 2nd and
Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. It's the end route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass erased. He goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
On 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. This Texans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Oh, and 18. That's it.
From the gun, Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Swap. Another swap.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18. That's it.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession.
Here we go.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Stroud from the pistol. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 42-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Isaac Gorindo to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Oh, right. 118. What's that?
Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
What's that? 18. What's that?
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back now, pressure coming. Taken in on the right side by Pearson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy on the play action. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. They're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
And a 49er first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Play made by E.J. Speed.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it really break the backs of the defense.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Shoots away from one. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Texans 3.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
All right.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More for Mexico City in just a moment. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Oh, ready. 118. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete, out to the right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
118. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. He finds space into the red zone. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, where there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Upton stout there defensively.
All right. Tony.
Again, Stroud. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Diami Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
Window to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. Well, Brock, it has been a fun one so far, and hopefully it gets even better. Second half underway from Mexico City. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Hot, hot.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down, 49ers.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Hits his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
First down, San Francisco.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
And the 49er first down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Play action now with Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers throw the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8.
14, Texans 6.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
18, what's that?
Stroud off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
18.
45-yard
What's
line.
that?
From the gun, Marks gets it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Stroud from the pistol. Quick slant here to Kirk. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's a lot of trust you're putting in the guy who's known for shortening necks. These fullbacks are not reliant to go get you distances like that, but he was up for the challenge.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
All ready. 18. What's that?
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running it with Mixon. Quick screen to center of the field. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Stroud now bringing his guys up for this 2-point attempt.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
All or nothing, they'll run it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
The window to return it. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So here come the 49ers on offense. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. Purdy on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Now south the screen to McCaffrey. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. So now here's 3rd and 5. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Delay of game backs him up, Brock, and on 3rd down, it's once again 10 to go. To the air on 3rd and long. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down, San Francisco.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see that Wolves.
No, the ball is loose! And the Texans have recovered it!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Out now come the Texans on offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Nixon on the counter. Makes the tackle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Tony.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Hands off here for Brooks. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Again, this is Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
118. What's that?
It's Mixon on second down. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
This one's to Kirk out left side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Let's go.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
15 more yards. And the Texans, first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans jump in front now by 5.
Texans 19, 49ers 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Window to return it. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the 49er first down.
From the gun, McCaffrey on the move past the 40. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
And the 49er first down.
They stick with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. From the 18-yard line, another try on 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marcus. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. They get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Keeping it with Mixon. And they get it done. Stop for a loss on 3rd down. That should get them the football back. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw. And it's Bourne to catch outright. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. They stops the clock, 32 seconds to go. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking to throw it. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's caught. Pearsall has it. They crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
1st down, 49ers.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Texans have it. And we get a turnover on our game's final play, Brock, as with that, our time has run out. So it's a win for the Texans. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Hey, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say adios from Mexico City.